Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. The Art of Absence, the Power of Presence, Stoicism in Relationships. In the intricate tapestry of human connections, we often find ourselves seeking ways to leave an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of others. We strive to be remembered, to be cherished, and to be missed when we are not around. We yearn to be missed when we're gone, our absence a poignant reminder of the value we bring to the lives of those we care about. This desire to be remembered can sometimes lead us to believe that grand gestures or constant attention are the keys to maintaining strong relationships. However, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a different path, one that is paved with inner strength, self-mastery, and a quiet confidence that naturally draws people in. Stoicism teaches us that true presence is not about being physically present all the time, but about the quality of our presence when we are there. This essay explores how Stoic principles, far from encouraging aloofness or detachment, can actually deepen and intensify your relationships. By embracing Stoic virtues, you can create connections that are more meaningful and enduring. By cultivating detachment from unnecessary desires, embracing the power of silence and living a life of virtue, you create a presence that resonates deeply with others. This presence makes your absence felt profoundly, as people come to appreciate the calm and strength you bring into their lives. This approach isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about embodying a way of being that inspires respect, admiration, and yes, even a touch of longing when you're not around. It's about being a person whose presence is a gift, and whose absence is a reminder of that gift. Detachment, the courage to let go. One of the most fundamental tenets of Stoicism is the concept of detachment. This ancient philosophy teaches us to focus on what we can control and to accept what we cannot. This doesn't mean becoming emotionally cold or indifferent. Rather, it's about loosening the grip of our desires and attachments to external things, including people. It's about understanding that our true happiness and peace come from within, not from external sources. When we are overly attached to someone, our happiness becomes contingent upon their presence and actions. This dependency can lead to a roller coaster of emotions, where our well-being is constantly at the mercy of another's behavior. This creates a dynamic of neediness and insecurity, which can be suffocating in any relationship. It can lead to conflicts, misunderstandings, and a lack of personal growth. By practicing detachment, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and self-sufficiency. We learn to be content with our own company and to find solace in our own thoughts and reflections. We learn to find joy and fulfillment within ourselves, rather than relying on others to provide it. This inner strength allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. This doesn't mean we love less. In fact, it allows us to love more freely and authentically, without the burden of expectation or the fear of loss. We can appreciate the moments we share with others without clinging to them, knowing that our happiness is not dependent on their presence. Control, focusing on what truly matters. The Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, emotions, and actions, and accepting what we cannot. In relationships, this means letting go of the need to control our partners, friends, or family members. We cannot dictate their feelings or behaviors, and attempting to do so only leads to frustration and resentment. Instead, we can focus on being the best versions of ourselves, kind, compassionate, and understanding. We can communicate our needs clearly and respectfully, but ultimately, we must accept that others have the right to make their own choices. This doesn't mean we condone hurtful behavior, but it does mean we release ourselves from the impossible task of trying to control others. The power of silence. Cultivating inner strength. In our hyper-connected world, silence and solitude are often seen as luxuries or even weaknesses. We are constantly bombarded with notifications, messages, and the endless noise of modern life. However, the Stoics recognize the profound power of withdrawing from the noise and chaos of daily life to cultivate inner peace and clarity. They believe that true strength comes from within, and that by embracing moments of solitude, we can find a deeper sense of purpose. Spending time alone with our thoughts allows us to connect with our values, reflect on our experiences, and gain insights that are often overlooked in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. This practice helps us develop a deeper understanding of ourselves, our desires, and our motivations. It is in these quiet moments that we can truly listen to our inner voice and align our actions with our true selves. This inner work is essential for building the kind of strength and resilience that makes us magnetic to others. By dedicating time to self-reflection and personal growth, we become more grounded and centered. When we are comfortable in our own skin, we radiate a quiet confidence that is both attractive and reassuring. This confidence is not about arrogance, but about a deep-seated belief in our own worth and capabilities. We are less likely to seek validation from others, and more likely to approach our relationships from a place of wholeness and self-assurance. This shift in perspective allows us to form deeper, more meaningful connections. By cultivating inner strength, we not only improve our own lives, but also positively impact those around us. Our presence becomes a source of calm and inspiration, encouraging others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and growth. Living virtuously, a magnet for respect and admiration. At the heart of Stoicism lies the pursuit of virtue, living in accordance with nature and striving for excellence in all that we do. The four cardinal virtues, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, serve as guiding principles for navigating life's challenges with integrity and grace. When we live virtuously, we naturally command respect and admiration from those around us. Our actions speak louder than words, and our commitment to doing the right thing, even when it's difficult, sets a powerful example. This doesn't mean we need to be perfect. We all make mistakes. However, our willingness to learn from our errors and strive for continuous improvement speaks volumes about our character. Letting go, the key to unlocking your own power. One of the most liberating aspects of Stoicism is the emphasis on letting go of grudges, resentments, and past hurts. Holding on to anger and bitterness only poisons us, preventing us from experiencing the fullness of the present moment. In relationships, this means choosing forgiveness, even when it's hard. Letting go doesn't mean condoning hurtful behavior or forgetting what happened. It simply means releasing the negative emotions that keep us tethered to the past. When we let go, we free ourselves to move forward with lightness and grace, creating space for healing and growth. Presence versus neediness, a delicate dance. In relationships, there's a fine line between being present and being needy. When we are truly present with someone, we are fully engaged in the moment, giving them our undivided attention. We listen attentively, respond thoughtfully, and make them feel seen and heard. Neediness, on the other hand, stems from a place of insecurity and a desire for validation. It manifests as clinginess, constant reassurance seeking, and an inability to enjoy time apart. This type of behavior can be draining for both parties and ultimately push people away. Embracing fate. Finding peace in the uncontrollable. The Stoics believed in accepting what they called the will of the universe or fate. This doesn't mean resigning ourselves to a life of passivity. Rather, it's about recognizing that there are certain things beyond our control: illness, loss, and the actions of others. When we rail against fate, we create unnecessary suffering for ourselves and those around us. However, when we accept what is, we free ourselves to focus on what we can influence, our own responses and choices. This acceptance cultivates a sense of inner peace that allows us to weather life's storms with grace and resilience. The ripple effect of Stoic principles. When we embody Stoic principles in our relationships, we create a ripple effect that extends far beyond ourselves. Our calmness inspires calmness in others. Our strength gives them permission to be vulnerable. Our love, unburdened by neediness, allows them to breathe and be themselves. This is not about manipulation or trying to make someone miss you. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, the version that is worthy of being missed. It's about cultivating a presence that is so grounded, so loving, and so free that it leaves an imprint on the hearts of all who cross your path. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, a Stoic paradox. There's a certain paradox at the heart of Stoicism and its approach to relationships. By embracing detachment, we actually deepen our connections. By letting go of the need to control, we create space for love to flourish. By accepting what is, we find peace within ourselves and inspire it in others. This is the Stoic art of absence, the understanding that sometimes the most powerful way to be present in someone's life is to give them the space to miss you. It's about trusting that your absence will be felt, not because you've demanded attention, but because you've earned a place in their heart. Conclusion: the enduring legacy of Stoic principles. In a world that often prizes superficiality and fleeting connections, Stoicism offers a timeless path to building deep, meaningful relationships. By cultivating inner strength, living virtuously, and embracing the principles of detachment, acceptance, and presence, we create a legacy that extends far beyond our physical presence. We become the kind of people who are not easily forgotten, whose absence is felt as a tangible void, a reminder of the quiet power of a life lived with intention and integrity. This is the enduring legacy of Stoicism, a philosophy not of absence, but of presence in its most authentic and enduring form. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for joining me today on this journey.